Welcome everyone. Here in this class we'll deal with this photosystems. Here for photosystem 1 and photosystem 2 we have two photosystems. So here before moving on to this photosystems, let us see what is quantosome. Let us see, we'll see this photosystem in this class. Photosystem. So before moving to this photosystem, let us know what is a quantosome. What is a quantosome? We have seen this one where that is the inside the chloroplast we find different pigments. We find different pigments in the chloroplast which gives different colors. That is, we have different shades of green. Green is the only color which we find in the leaves, but still in the leaves, not just green is not the only color. In few leaves will be, that is variegated leaves will be having different colors in that leaf also, but mostly we find leaves in green color, and that too in green color also we find many variations. So what is that variations? It is because of the different pigments. It is because of those variations is because of the different pigments which are present in the chloroplast. Here these four main pigments are present. We have already discussed this. The four main pigments, that is chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyll and carotenoids. We have four different pigments, four important pigments are present here, that is chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyll and carotenoids. Chlorophyll A is the main pigment. Here it is also called as the reaction center. It is also the reaction center. Chlorophyll A is the major pigment present, which is also the reaction center. And these other, that is xanthophyll, carotenoids and all, they will be helping the chlorophyll. They will be helping the chlorophyll in carrying out the process of photosynthesis. Chlorophyll A is the reaction center where photosynthesis takes place, and here these other pigments help chlorophyll A to perform the process of photosynthesis. So here this one is the main reaction center, and these are the ones who will be helping this chlorophyll A. So these pigments are called as the accessory pigments. These pigments are called as the accessory pigments. Now here coming to this quantosome. What is quantosome? Here quantosome is nothing but collection of pigment molecules. Collection of pigment molecules responsible for photosynthesis. Quantosome is nothing but it is a collection of pigment molecules responsible for photosynthesis. These pigments are responsible for performing the process of photosynthesis. So now here we all know what are those pigments. Those pigments are these ones: chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyll, carotenoids. These are the different pigments. So collection of all these pigments. So collection of all the pigment molecules. What is actually a pigment? Pigment is a molecule which absorbs the sunlight, which absorbs light of a particular wavelength. So what these pigments do? This one, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyll, carotenoids, all these are called as the pigments. So what is pigment? It absorbs this carotenoids, this xanthophyll, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B. What does they do? They are pigments, and what does they do? They absorb the sunlight of a particular wavelength. They absorb the sunlight of a particular wavelength. So now quantosome is nothing but collection of pigment molecules which are responsible for photosynthesis. By absorbing that energy, by absorbing the sunlight, these pigments will be helping in performing the process of photosynthesis. Now moving on to this quantosome, it is also, we can even call this quantosome as photosynthetic unit. Photosynthetic unit, or we can even call it as here light harvesting complex. Light harvesting complex, or we can even call it as antenna complex. Antenna complex, all these are nothing but the same. So here quantosome or this light harvesting complex or this antenna complex, it is nothing but a collection of pigments, a collection of pigments which will be helping in the photosynthesis. Now here already discussed, we have this chlorophyll A, which is the main pigment, which is the main reaction center where photosynthesis will take place, and other accessory pigments. These three will be helping, these three are the accessory pigments. So now this chlorophyll A, for example, if this is chlorophyll A, so this is the main reaction center. So around those reaction centers we have other pigment molecules. We have other pigment molecules. Okay. So here these are the pigment accessory. This is the main chlorophyll, that is the reaction center, and these ones are the accessory pigments. This and so these are the accessory pigments. This black, red. So these are accessory pigments. These are accessory pigments. So in accessory pigments we have this one, if we say this red as this xanthophyll, this black as this carotenoid, okay, and here this blue as chlorophyll B. Chlorophyll will be B will be more when compared to this, but let us assume this three different pigment molecules along with this chlorophyll A. Okay, so with this reaction center chlorophyll A, here many pigment molecules, a collection of all these pigment molecules together. So which pigments? Chlorophyll A and accessory pigments. So this chlorophyll A and these accessory pigments together make a complex. Together make a complex. So that complex is called as, we can say it as quantosome, or we can call it as light harvesting complex, or we can call it as photosynthetic unit, or we can even call it as antenna complex. Light harvesting complex, antenna complex, one and the same. It is just nothing but it is a collection of, it is a complex which is made up of collection of pigments, collection of pigments. So chlorophyll A and other accessory pigments. So this together is called as antenna complex or quantosome. Now here this one, when the sunlight falls, when the sunlight falls on this pigment molecules, when the sunlight falls on those pigment molecules, so these pigment molecules will absorb the sunlight. This pigment, so this black, this red, this one, the xanthophyll, carotenoids and this chlorophyll B, they all absorb the sunlight. Okay, and chlorophyll A will also absorb the sunlight. So here what they do is they absorb the sunlight of different wavelengths and pass it on. This has absorbed the sunlight and it has passed on to this it will pass it on to chlorophyll A. This one has absorbed the sunlight and it will pass it on to chlorophyll A. This has absorbed the sunlight and it will pass it on to chlorophyll A. So what they are doing is they are helping by trapping this accessory pigments. These accessory pigments are helping this chlorophyll A. How they are helping? They are trapping the energy and giving that energy to chlorophyll A. Chlorophyll A is also trapping. It has its own energy. It has its own absorption. That is, chlorophyll has absorbed that is photons from the light. Light will be consisting of photons. So when the sunlight falls onto this, this chlorophyll will be absorbing the photons which is present in the sunlight. These photons consist of energy called as quantum. The photon consists of energy called as quantum. So when the light ray falls onto this chlorophyll or the xanthophyll, carotenoids in chlorophyll B, so here what happens? All of them will absorb the sunlight. All of them will be absorbing the sunlight of different light of different wavelengths will be absorbed. Okay, and they are passing it on to the chlorophyll. Accessory pigments are passing on the sunlight, absorbed sunlight or the energy which is absorbed by the sunlight to this chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is having its own energy which is absorbed by the sun, and it is also having the energy which was absorbed by these other pigment molecules. So all the energy is taken up by this chlorophyll A. So when the energy is taken by the chlorophyll A, now this chlorophyll gets excited. The chlorophyll gets excited, and in its excitement it releases a pair of electron. Okay, in its excitement it releases a pair of electron, or not a pair, it releases an electron. It releases an electron. Electron will be released. Not when this chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight, okay, it gets the energy, and because of this energy this chlorophyll A gets excited and release electron. That electron will be accepted by primary electron acceptor. Okay, this electron which has been ejected from the chlorophyll because of the excitement, because of the energy, the chlorophyll has ejected one electron. That ejected electron will be taken up by primary electron acceptor, that is primary electron acceptor. Okay, it is taken up by primary electron acceptor. So now this whole sunlight falls onto this pigment, that is collection of pigment molecules. So this accessory pigments also absorb the sunlight, and chlorophyll also absorb the sunlight. This chlorophyll, that is accessory pigments, pass on their absorbed light or pass on the energy to this chlorophyll A. This chlorophyll A gets excited by getting the energy. Now here with the help of this energy, it will eject one electron, and that electron will be accepted by primary electron acceptor. Here inside this electron acceptors will be present. So these electron will be accepted by the electron acceptor. So the first who will be accepting is this primary electron acceptor. So this whole unit together, this quantosome or antenna complex plus primary electron acceptor. Okay, that is here this antenna complex or light harvesting complex along plus this primary electron acceptor. This whole unit together is called as photosystem. What it is called as? Photosystem. Okay, if we see this one, this chlorophyll and this accessory pigment together make one complex. What it is called as? Antenna complex or quantosome. Okay, so this is antenna complex. Okay, and this antenna complex plus this primary electron acceptor. So what we call as primary electron acceptor, this antenna complex and primary electron acceptor together is called as photosystem. What it is called as? Photosystem. And in plants, in chloroplast, we find two photosystems. Photosystem is of two types. Photosystem is nothing but it will be consisting of antenna complex plus primary electron acceptor. This antenna complex plus primary electron acceptor together, this whole unit is called as photosystem. And in plants we have two photosystems. We have how many photosystems? Two photosystems. One is photosystem 1 and another is photosystem 2. Two photosystems will be there. Why? Here It because when the sunlight falls, if it takes the sunlight that is of 680 nanometers, if this chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight of 680 nanometers, now this one is called as photosystem 2. Photosystem 2. If the chlorophyll absorbs, similarly I said you how many complex are there? 2 complex are there. So one is this chlorophyll, this other accessory pigments, okay, other accessory pigments. So this together is the antenna complex, chlorophyll A, accessory pigments, this is the antenna complex. So here when sunlight falls, okay, electron will be taken, electron will be ejected by the chlorophyll A, okay, electron will be ejected. Now it will be accepted by primary electron acceptor. Okay, so now this is also photosystem, this is also photosystem, but different. How many photosystems? 2 photosystems we have. So one is here, this one, photosystem 2, and another will be photosystem 1. Photosystem 1. So here this photosystem, in this photosystem, chlorophyll A absorbs the sunlight of 700 nanometers. Okay. So it absorbs the wavelength of 700 nanometers. So this one is called as photosystem 1, and if it absorbs the sunlight, that is sunlight of the wavelength 680 nanometers, then this is called as photosystem 2. Okay, photosystem 2 absorbs the sunlight of 680 nanometers and photosystem 1 absorbs of 700 nanometers. So here this photosystem 1, it absorbs the sunlight of 700 nanometers, and this photosystem 2, it absorbs the sunlight of this 680 nanometers. 680 nanometers and this one. So the name photosystem 1 and 2, it is given on the discovery. This was first discovered and this was second discovered. So now it is not like a 680, it should be first, it is 700, it should be second. Now this was discovered first, this was discovered afterward. So that is why this is photosystem 1 with 700 nanometers absorbing the sunlight, and this is the photosystem 2 which absorbs 680 nanometers wavelength. Okay, sunlight of this wavelength 680 nanometers. So these two are the photosystems, and these photosystems will be helping in the process of photosynthesis. Now here in the next video we will see how photosynthesis is carried out, because we all know photosynthesis is carried out in 2 phases, that is light reaction and dark reaction. Photosynthesis is carried out in 2 steps. One is the light reaction and another is the dark reaction. Now let us see what happens during this photosynthesis, how light reaction is carried out and how dark reaction is carried out. So in the next class we will take up with this light reaction.